All right, this is Mr. Ware. Just going to go through some of this stuff with you real quick on this review. First off, area of a triangle, we take the base times the height, divide by 2. So this should be 8 times 5 is 40, 8 times 4 is 32, so it's 43.2, which is going to make it 21.6, I believe. Yeah, just that. If you need to take down that formula, take down that formula. Base times height divided by 2. The next one, identifying the cross section of solids. Should be stuff kind of like this. A solid is cut by a plane that is perpendicular to its base. That means running straight up and down, forming a two-dimensional cross section that is in the shape of a rectangle. Which one of these could you cut and do that? The pyramid is going to make a triangle. The sphere is going to make a circle. The pyramid, again, is going to make a triangle, so it has to be this right hexagonal prism. And when you get that in there and it shows you, like, here's that straight up and down, and here's what you see when it makes that contact. Okay, so you just have to be able to visualize in 3D. The next one, the volumes of rectangular prisms. You do 20 times 16 times 8, so that'd be I'm not quick on it today. Let's see, 20 times 16 times 8, 2,560. So the volume is 2,560. So when it's rectangular prisms, length times width times height is pretty much what gets you what you need. So there was that. Volume of a cylinder, it's pi r squared times the height. So this one, remember, you need to square the radius. If it gives you the diameter, you need to cut that in half. So this is going to be 64 times 19 times pi, which I'm not going to try to do in my head. 64 times 19 times pi, 3,820.2. I already forgot what it was. 3,820.2, I hope. Yeah. Okay. The next one, volume of rectangular prisms or cylinders. It could give you either one. So you just have to make sure to look. Here's a cylinder, but if I go new problem on this one, rectangular prism, those formulas aren't changing. You just have to make sure you're reading and paying attention. Pyramid, remember, is exactly the same as like the prisms. You find the area of the base, you multiply it by the height, and then you divide by 3, or you multiply by 1/3. You can look up the formula, you can put this one in. Side length of the base is 11 inches and it's a square, so that's 121 times 15.1 divided by 3. So 121 times 15.1 divided by 3. Doesn't matter where that divided is, it should still work the same. Should just be 609. That other one's not going to round up. 609, there we go. Okay. Volume of a cone, same kind of thing. It's just that this one's going to be a circle on the base. So this one, aha, yes, we have a diameter of 3.3. So the first thing I have to do is cut that in half. Half of 3.3 should be 1.65. So I take 1.65 squared times pi times 4.4. 1.65 squared times, I already forgot what it was, 4.4 times pi. So yeah, pi r squared times the height would give me that, and then I need to divide by 3 because this is a cone, so 12.5 should be my answer here. Just do be careful. Make sure you read through the questions. Don't get mixed up on there. The calculating volume mixed, we took out, I think, for the test, the problem types that are spheres, but I think they might still be on here. Just ask if you need the formula for it. But the cylinders is still on here. There's a sphere, there's a hemisphere, cylinder again, right circular cone. So it's just a bunch of different stuff thrown together in that one, no big deal. The volume word problems, again, the coffee cup is going to be a cylinder, so it's pi r squared times the height. In this case, it's equal to that volume. So you're going to need to divide, work backwards, just put it into the formula. Everything should be fine. No big deal there. The surface area of the rectangular prisms, oh, and look, it's color coded. So each one of these sides, there's 2 of them. So you have 4 by 2 here. So this is 8, and that's 8 all the way around. And this is 4, and that's 4 on both sides. I don't know if there's really a formula of this because I don't really think about it in terms of formula. I suppose the perimeter of the base times the height plus the 2 areas of the bases. But they're rectangular, so the bases don't really matter on that one. Cylinder is going to be the same thing. You do pi r, 2 pi r to get the circumference of that circle and multiply that by the height. And that gives you the lateral surface area. Then the total surface area, you're just going to find the area of both of those circles and add it in. So the formula is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r squared. And that'll get you both circles and then the rectangle between them. Trying to make this a fairly short video. The last one, surface area of square pyramids. It looks nice. Remember, this is the one where you finally use the slant height. So it's the perimeter of the base times that slant height. And then we're going to add in the area of the base. So 2,468 for the perimeter times my slant height of 3. That's 24 divided by 3 is going to be 8. And then I add, or no, not divided by 3, just divided by 2. So the perimeter 2,468 times 3 is 24, cut in half is 12. And then I've got 4 for the bottom one. So this should be 16. Okay, you're just adding together all those triangles and the rectangle. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Go through this. Remember, work this through. This is going to be a grade all by itself. Take down any formulas that you need. They should be there in the help. You can put the formulas on this paper here. That's your formula chart that you get to use. And good luck on your test.